they called their press release yesterday a good start of the year. And you could say that's an understatement because they really smashed expectations that were already quite high with their first quarter numbers, with like-for-like sales up 30% to 14 billion euros, as almost twice the average forecast. And it's interesting, of course, they also gave the number for the first quarter of 2019, kind of give a point of comparison, was stripping out of the pandemic effect. And even there, they said that the sales were up 8% compared to the first quarter of 2019. That's after several quarters of sales decline, of course, because of the pandemic. Looking at regions, or still Asia, the appetite from the Chinese consumer there is still very important, of course. Asia organic sales up 86%. In the US as well, the sales up 23%. Both these regions were already positive for LVMH in the fourth quarter, and this momentum is still continuing there for LVMH. Europe still negative though, down 9%. Of course, the impact of lockdowns, a lot of European countries still having a lot of restrictions in the first quarter of the year, and the lack of tourism. But the CFO, talking in the call last night, talked that there's actually some surge of demand from local consumers there, which of course not enough to offset the lack of tourism, but that's good news on that front. Looking at division, as you mentioned, the fashion and leather division of LVMH, that makes about half of the revenue of the group there. A very good growth there, with organic sales up 52%. Again, the expectation was something closer to 30%, so they really smashed the expectations there. Again, compared to the first quarter of 2019, that's up 37%. But other divisions did well as well. Wine and spirits up 36%, perfume and cosmetics up 18%, and watches and jewellery, organic sales 35%. But when the overall number, when you add the Tiffany's impact, up 138%. You'll remember that the merger was completed in January, the absorption of LVMH, of the Tiffany's into the LVMH. The CFO again commenting last night that sales at Tiffany's were up between 8 and 9% in Q1. Asked about potential M&A opportunities in the future, the CFO said that all the focus of the group now is to integrate LVMH, that the overall of the group will take several years. But here again, we see this very positive reaction on the market on these results. LVMH up almost 3% of the market, as you say, almost an all-time high. They crossed the line. It's the largest market cap on the CAC 40, that crossed the 300 billion euros market cap this morning, up almost 20% just for 2021.